Hello boys, my name is Kuliyoshi and welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Hyrule Warriors for the Nintendo Switch. We left off of the adventure map just trying to complete every single level in the map at least once. And now we are going on to the harder missions that we've cleared out all the stuff here. This is getting to a point where this is taking a really long time and I'm gonna quickly train up Fi here. This is probably gonna be a difficult mission. I have a lot of rupees just because I did a lot of other stuff, so I'm gonna start working towards getting each character to a level of 63. I specifically go to these specific levels just for the hearts, really, nothing else. And I'll do it as I go on. And you see, another name has changed in the fairy list. I've been doing a lot of fairy grinding off screen. Still haven't completed yet, but hopefully I just complete that overall and my fairy stuff. In the meanwhile, I'm trying to progress through these adventure maps, and honestly, they are not really easy by any means. We need Upper Level East, which is all the way at the top on the upper right, and it's also a mission, so I think if I go to the right I could just get that there. And then I have Southeast Square, which is kind of far away to the right. I'll have to get that later. This is also Rescue the Allied Forces. I hate these missions because, well, they take extra long. They're really annoying. They usually have stronger enemies in them, like you see right here. I'm just gonna go for this Moblin real quick. Fi still has his level 1 weapon too. That's something I always have to mention. Part of the reason why these characters are so weak, and one of the only reasons, is they are a little bit stronger than usual. I'm not going to go for those. I'm gonna do what I usually do. Of course, that will probably result in me having to guard the keep, but that's fine because I could just KO other stuff, and there's kind of one right in the middle. That's actually kind of awkward. Alright. Now, one of the missions involves clearing the Upper Level East, which I already have. Okay. At least Fi can decently clear creeps quickly due to her AoE, but other than that, I don't really like her that much. Not the best single target damage. Will require a lot of weak point breaks to ultimately get what I want. Rogue Forces I could probably get to really easy, but I'm probably just gonna work towards them this time around. Because first I need to kill these shield moblins. Got one of them there. Now we have to get the other one. Thankfully they're not strong forces, so they're easy enough. We have rescued Lana. Now we have to rescue the one up top after getting the rogue forces. Clear Northwest Keep. And then do that. Ooh. Ambush troops, huh? Oh, look at all these moblins. I'm gonna kill all the other moblins here as well while I'm at it. I know some characters, especially her, need a lot of moblins. It is absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna make sure we kill all the enemies here. These are probably, honestly, the most difficult missions in here, just for the simple reason is you can't dilly-dally at all. Most of the time in the later missions, you have to go very, very fast. Otherwise, they could just lose at any time. With that in mind, let's very quickly KO this keep, get our treasure, and then just bolt. We should be able to make it in time, hopefully, but you never know. They could also get light lower too if you skip some of the keep monsters, because keep in mind some of the monsters are stronger in other keeps. Alright. here's our item for Fairy Coin. Now we need Southwest Square for Fi's actual piece of art. One of those other ally forces gets screwed, then I don't really care. Okay, he's actually a lot more fine than I thought, but he also is not fine because he has a lot of moblins around him. Again, I'll probably kill all of the captains here just to make sure they all die. We'll kill this one first, though, because when we do that, we should get the goal complete, and we'll also get the rescue improved their morale. Improving their morale means they'll do more damage overall, so it'll help them defend against the forces a bit better. So now I can actually play the mission the way I want. And now's where they'll probably advance towards our captain, who isn't even getting hit. Well, I guess it's not really specifically this mission that's bad. It's the one in the Death Mountain. That one is really terrible on mode, because that's the one where I basically took my first 2 deaths. I didn't actually show a lot of cutscenes, but I think I've gotten defeat a couple of times already. It is not easy by any means. Well, that's a fairy fountain, so I know that can't be it. So that means it'll, by default, be down here, because this is southeast. So this is the keep we have to take. This will give us a piece of art. I go. Oh, the road forces get in danger so fast. If you have another player up there, they could actually become pretty useful. Too bad they're not really that useful on the map, so I'm definitely not saying that Skullmaster. He does not need to be saved. Because we should just focus on getting the heap stuff we want. As for where I should actually get this, I don't know. I should check to see where the actual forces are advancing to. A thing that if you get really worried, if you get really concerned on what's happening, you could just look at where the forces are colliding, and you can kind of just use that to figure out. Speaking of which, I might have to actually bolt it a little bit more than I thought. The forces are actually going right for the captain. That's not the target one. Oh, wow. Right as he got into danger, he also killed one of them. That's kind of funny. Okay, I was sort of correct. So, some of the forces were going after the Goron captain. He's already pretty low, so I have to be extra careful here. Okay, this is where most of the troops seem to be at, so I'm gonna kill them here first. I feel like when you're trying to do like a speedrun of this, the faster you do certain spots, the sooner you could just get to the keep. That's one thing that I found out that YouTube does that isn't the best, because, well... Okay, I'm gonna try and knock you towards where I want to go. That's the thing that I start doing. Except when you do that and kind of move a little bit further back. This is what I think we had to KO from a different keep. Alright. Yeah, I don't care about that Skullmaster. He can die all he wants. Oh, right. I didn't do the thing here. Well, we get to see a new strategy here. Alright, see ya. Don't dilly-dally here. This isn't even that hard to do. All you have to do is do, like, a pseudo run. And if you're in the right range, your opponent character will just run right towards you. Though I should probably also balance it with our specials. So let's go ahead and quickly use a special here. If I do this correctly, see, Sia is now out of her base. This makes the failure a lot easier. I don't want to let her leave, so I'm just gonna stun lock her with this until she dies. Oh wait, I just realized I can't do that. So I'll do that, get a little bit of damage, then go in here to get some quick KOs. Alright. When I want to, I'll just use a special. I'm glad I checked that. I was like, I probably shouldn't do this. Almost killed her. Okay, there we go. Got the KO requirement, and probably got the damage requirement as well. The damage requirement is very easy in this version of the game. If this was Wii U, it'd be much more difficult. Probably require more interesting strategies. But yeah. I was wondering why I haven't been able to, I haven't really used Defy that much. But I guys said that and I instantly had a 5 mission. Not a lot I could do here, but it is what it is. Since it's been a while, let's see what her animation is again, just for fun. Our next target characters will be Midna and Young Link. The Young Link one will be very easy. She's pretty overpowered already. Midna will probably level up to 63 if she isn't already. I have so many items, may as well level her up to level 63. And then, yeah, that'll be it. I'm gonna... Okay, it is so unfortunate, so we have to start as solo Midna and then solo Young Link. Thankfully, the Young Link part should be easy. And we'll just start leveling up our characters to level 63, just to give them that extra boost. Here we go. So we have to get another 60 RKOs. Pretty much any main mission after this requires 60 RKOs, which is a bit obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie. And we'll probably just do the entire top row today. Well, not entire top row. Okay, this one is not rescue the Allied forces. Is capture all keeps. I like that, because I'm usually not as bad with these, because I mentioned in my radio run, if you get really trolled with what to do, then one strategy you can do is just naturally capture all the keeps, and because of that, we already got an item here. This is our fairy clothing. It feels very easy to collect these when you just happen to get one of the items that you need right away. That is not where I want Giriam to go. Oh, there's a siege captain. Oof. On that note, let's too early. I want to do combo 2 over and over again with Midna. That does the most consistent damage. Particularly the second hit does a lot of damage. It would help if he doesn't get knocked very far away from the side. There's another siege captain going basically for the same keep again. He's doing that. Okay, that takes care of that problem. Goodness, Giriam took a lot of time to defeat there. Now we need to knock you away. Okay. Now we take out all the other keeps that need it. Don't need any of the oases. That works, ass. May as well take the fairy since I'm trying to get A rank. That means I can't take a lot of damage while I do this. We can maybe say that guy if we go around back. Oh jeez, never mind. Okay, that took over the Alien in danger. I'm probably not gonna be able to save him, but we'll try. Yeah, as soon as I say that. Yeah, okay, there's a Phi and a superpowered troop here as well. And our freaking siege captains on top of that. Jeez. I am definitely taking out this Phi here real quick. Again, we need to try and knock her to where we want to go. That's the combo I probably would use with Phi if I do an AoE clear. Yeah, that takes care of Phi. Keep in mind, I have to capture every single keep here to weaken the enemy here. I thought we had already KO'd a lot of the siege captains. Apparently they are back for more. Good grief. I waste a lot of time having to go through here and KO other siege captains on top of other siege captains. After this, we'll just take out the other two lines and then head straight for the base afterwards. Oh, this one's in the peep already. More enemies dancing towards our base. I might go back to it later after we weaken the soldiers a bit more. Okay, let's do this first part done as soon as possible to weaken the enemy soldiers. If I'm fast, I should be able to clear them both before the thing goes through. Alright. Not an item I want, but whatever. I can't help by the way but notice that this is basically a spirit wolf or wolfling that supposedly Minda's right on if you've watched the storyline. Okay, only at risk is not as bad. Again, if we do this very fast, we could still make it, and then we could probably get most of the rest of the troops by following where the troops are going. I always think, oh, just capture all the keeps and do stuff. That only really gives you around 30 troops if you're doing best. And when you're going directly for the keep boss, it kind of makes things a bit... Whoa! Excuse me, Lysophiles. Spying right as I cleared the keep. Well, now they're weakened. Excuse me, I'm just gonna throw this towards you. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we have to KO Ganondorf, yes, and because it is Ganondorf, we get the Ganondorf theme here. I'm guessing from what I found out, the troops are getting funneled either to the right or to the left, or... Interesting, they were going towards the light earlier, but they're not anymore. Instead, they're going up here, it seems like. Whatever it is, they really want that keep for some reason. Especially this one with the powered-up Stallmaster. Anybody with an aura around them or another strong aura is more powerful. I think dodgy after the second one. Alright. if you can, seems to be the best way of doing that. Oh, see, now... Oh, now they're coming towards us for some reason. Okay. Yes, the enemy army. My bad. That cannot talk today. The enemy army begins moving after a set bit of time, so I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, that... I've never actually used that in a while. So if you mash X enough, you just do this. Tornado. It takes a long time to power up, but it's very effective. They're probably meeting either on the top right or on the top left, one of the two. Either way, we seem to have gotten most of them out of the way. Some of these are left over from other battles. Okay, so from the weaker troops, maybe I should do the X combo. Oh. Okay, now they're funneling over here. I say that I want to do that because if I kill enough enemies near the right areas, then I could save time by not having to kill as many troops, and this seemed to work a lot. We got most of the enemies dead by doing this. And there's more coming yet that we can kill too. Oh, look at them coming in. You can just see it from the edge. They're coming in. Okay. Kabamel. Aster got punched into the face. Your power won't do you any good if you get punched in the face like that. Okay, that takes care of most of the chips. Okay, now we should be fine. Now we're going for the boss. Part of this is to get the 60-hour KO requirement, but my main increased speedrun strategy is instead of going for everything like I did last time, I always try and keep track of how much damage or time I've spent, and if I've spent too much, I just reset and try again, save having to redo it again. And I also understand that once I get the regular item, I can literally just do the thing as a speedrun. In fact, I've been practicing a lot of speedrunning recently on one mission in particular just to get a bunch of fairy food really quickly. And I think I could do like a particular mission in like 1 minute almost. Can't get the sub-minute, but I have done it in like 1:08 before in game time. I've not seen your animation in a long time, Andorf. I'll see it just because he has it's really cool and he has a very cool laugh too. The Demon King. So I guess from now on, whenever the game asks us to defeat the Demon King, Backriller, Demon King, it's referring to Ganondorf. That's so... I always forget I can't do that. If you make their weak point appear and then use the special, you can much more easily get a weak point break. Though it doesn't last for the last time. Okay, I need more damage. Well, that was a quick one. I'm not sure if I got that one or not. Okay, we did. Our punch. For a lot of the weaker characters, the most efficient way of getting any damage at all is to just try and find ways to get weak point breaks as fast as possible. Unfortunately, it's not the most efficient strategy because enemies have random patterns, so they can tend to do whatever they want. Okay, there we go. Got gold material for that as well. That'll help with Link and Young Link. Both of them. Alright. So that's the heart container taken care of. Now we have to get the piece of heart, which since I haven't set up, yeah, I still need to find out what that is. And then we get to go for coordinate P or whatever, or column P rather, on the adventure map on my guide, which is basically the far right. Which will be kind of interesting. Oh, actually, one of the ones I was looking at, I already did. Okay, so that takes care of Midna's item. Now we have to get Young Link's item here, which is very fast. Oh, that's actually in the North Settlement that I captured, right. I didn't get an item because I wasn't Young Link, right. So essentially did not have to capture any extra keeps, but I still took a lot of them because I need a lot of the troops. I need a lot of KOs there. Having to get 60 out of KOs this version is a little bit more annoying versus 3DS's 1200 KOs, which is much easier. Alright, Young Link time. I have a good weapon already set up. I can just throw that on and do this. Right. Alright then. Very soon I'll try and go for building him one of his best weapons. Okay, so we have to capture all 4 keeps around the right side. Since I'm not interested in doing other stuff, I'm just going to do speed strategies and take damage from one of the keeps, mainly the one on the bottom, and then use the fairy to urge the other. And we just need to capture our settlement, so we can ignore pretty much every troop, even the siege captains. Oh, well, I guess I'll just kill them anyway, just for extra safety. And because I need materials. Okay. Gonna KO this guy real quick. Because I can't have these fall, obviously. Otherwise, I just lose. So I'll actually rush to them first to KO them to buy a little bit of sweet time, and then just kind of rush after that and hope they don't take the keeps after that. Most of this is just an extra objective I do not want to deal with. And from there is just clear all L4 keeps before the enemies take a keep back. I could just use magic on this. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and do this. If you use magic while you're in a keep, you take much less damage and don't need a fairy at all. Probably didn't need to use Fierce Deity or more siege captains. I can kill them while I'm walking, which is very efficient. Yeah, not a lot else I can do. Most of this is just extra safety to make sure I don't die. In a normal one, I probably would take damage from both of them. But it's always nice to use at least a magic on one of them. Yes, Young Link has probably the best magic in the entire game. Just turns him into an absolute wrecking machine, just destroying everyone. Okay. That's added on the fact that he's like my second most leveled up character, which is really close to Link right now. I'll probably try and get him to like 200 at some point. Yeah, I don't care about that. It's gonna be quite a while before he actually does anything, so I do this and pick up the item. Gotta remember to pick up the item. It's so easy to forget when you're doing stuff like this. Alright. This is a lot of lysophiles, in case I ever decide to grind here for extra stuff. Alright, got him. Alright. That was actually pretty fast for me, at least. If there were any siege captains, I probably would go for it right away. This is search. And I was saying this for a while just to show you the cute animation. You kind of just walk over that to the area you need to be and unlock a new word because of that. It's kind of an interesting animation. Defeat all enemies, Tingle, which is probably not going to be the best, but we'll get that 63 real quick. I'll kind of do this until every single warrior is 63, then I'll do the next closest level after that. And we have a good balloon here. Let's just use that. As just defeat all enemies. Should be pretty straightforward, but there are some other problems after that. Okay. Okay, both of these last ones are actually just regular challenge missions. Or challenge battles. And we get the beautiful music of this area. Not aware of what I should probably do. Excuse me. Excuse me, Mr. Hyrule. And by the way, I had to do that just to show you off, but Link can be, Tingle could be frozen in midair if one of the enemies does a stun as he's unleashing the 2 move. So he'll either get hit in midair or he'll get hit as he comes down, which I find kind of annoying. But yeah, it looks like we're probably going to do some weak point breaks again. Alright then. Okay, now we have a Wizroll and Redad to do. And see, look at that. When you least expect it, you just get dodged like that. While he's around, I'm probably not doing any 2 Ls. Okay, well that time that worked. Okay, I got a weak point break on... Doesn't look like it was Rizzo. It was... of course Rizzo has to attack right as I do stuff. Alright. Alright. Hale's such a funny character to play as, by the way, just because of how cool his moves work. Wow, Beast, this is Tingle. What are you talking about, Wizroll? And we have an Ardrock to face this time. Can I please just walk onto the Deku Baba for at least 5 seconds? Ugh. Come on. This is what I hate about having to take out the Deku Babas first, because then They tend to get in your way of other stuff. It's so annoying. Okay, let's do this and then spam combo here. Alright. Alright. We're gonna take out you first now. Some basic attacks. I kinda just caught him in midair there. They're both dragons, jeez Liz. Yeah. Oh, okay, well, this... Well, that attack that he's doing is not the best. Will this kill him? No. Ugh, just barely didn't kill him. Screw it, I'm taking out our drought now that he's done that. Having to switch to volatile turrets on the 5 is certainly right. Okay. Got him. Alright, that's that item done. Alright, there we go. All of the healing today. Hopefully this takes care of all of the stuff that we have to do here in this mission. Ice Arrow got. Oh, of course we fill up his thing, because why not? I'll just smash this out. Okay, that was another slot, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. I won't need that many of them. Got a gold materia from... I did not see what that was, but we're going on to this mission next. Need an A to move higher and defeat all bosses in time, level 13 Skull Kid. Someone actually chose not to do this because of the high level 13, but it's a giant bosses in time, which means, yeah, you don't have to really worry. We just can use Link and I am Link. It's definitely not as easy though, because as you saw there, we have to kill the big annoying enemy known as the Imprisoned again. If you're underleveled, this is very difficult. I'm not gonna lie. It is definitely a difficult mission in its own way. But if you have the right levels, it's just as easy as any other giant boss battle one. Okay, let's start by trying to find where the magic troop is. Magic troop is up there. I think I'll get him after doing that. It looks like we're going in prison first. That's just where I happen to be by. Yeah. If you buy a Skyward Sword, by the way, this guy shows up a lot during that game. You have to fight him like 3 times, and his true form, Demise of the Foul Loss, is quite an annoying opponent to take care of. If not even just for his move to just move on the ground like that. Alright. And then you have to wait because he doesn't reveal stuff until later. And then we can attack him. Okay, well, he's down now. This is 146, by the way. Okay, good. We KO'd him. I was about to say, if at 146 we did not KO a prison, that would be really bad. Ah, of course, not quite. Okay, he revealed his weakness pretty quickly there. I was gonna use Link, but young Link just happened to be in the right spot. Is this the one? I don't know. No, that's SP full. But I can translate this to make a good magic, right? Oh. Okay. Alright, got him. That was actually a lot easier than I remember, but that's probably because I was overleveled from this. I did see someone intentionally not attempt this, and I feel like they should have, because these missions, you can use whoever you want. If you're gonna not attempt a mission, at least see if you can use other warriors, because if you can use warriors other than Skull Kid, then what's the point of using them when you can just use your strongest? I kind of feel bad for him though, but because Skull Kid is a good character, but yeah, no sense using him when you could just use Link or young Link. Okay, now we have the actual missions, which actually have 2 different ones in a row. This is the one where I thought I missed, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, okay, alright. Now we have to use the item known as the raft on this area. It has to be here. And that unlocks a new map for us. Oh, I just realized I forgot to unlock that sooner. I should probably start doing that more immediately. Doy me. Well, I guess we're fighting the giant bosses again. Now we can use whoever, but we'll kind of just do Lana, Link, and then use young Link again. I'm not gonna skip any of this. I do not want to cut out any of this, so this mistake will stay in the run. So it feels kind of obnoxious when I'm on a timer to have something like that happen, like right off the bat. Okay, alright. So I want to just rush up to the top here. That's where the magic troop will appear. On the far right. Oh, I can actually lure them both to the side. That'd be nice. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to make sure to pick up the correct item here. Can we, like, lure this guy over somehow? Okay, that takes care of imprisoned, and we have Ardrock right next to us. I can almost overkill it there. Storm magic so he can run and immediately KO Goma as well. We'll just wait. Oh, I did this the complete wrong way. It still worked! That just showcases how busted that move is. I'm never gonna attack. I'm just gonna let him break out. I think that's the first time I've intentionally did that, just so I would do the I immediately. RNG manipulation and process. If I were to guess, probably staying in magic would be the best bet right now. Oh well. Well, this gives me a chance at more materials. Except I got a weapon from that guy. That Yoma is the one I really want materials from. For some reason, a lot of my characters that are left just need a lot of his materials in particular. As for Ardrox Evers, I kind of just get that naturally by doing our stuff. Okay, now we have Lana and a digging mitt spot. We have to use Lana on this, whatever this mission is. Survive the attack of those powered up enemies. This sounds bad. We have Phi to face as well. We have to take out a Phi. I just realized all this and she isn't level 63. Let's fix that. Might consider leveling her up to like at least 100 next. Just so that she's also powerful, because she is also a really good hero. In fact, she might be the best one for taking out giant bosses if you intend to overkill them. Because their special can absolutely shred giant bosses' health. Well, time to figure out what this is. It's regular music, so it can't be other forces. It's capture all enemy keeps again. It's just with more powered up forces. And we have a rally captain. All the way to the right. But thankfully we're already there, I guess. And we got our only required LA, which is on the north square. You know what? I'm doing that right now, game. You don't have to that to me. Where is he? The map said he was supposed to be over there, so what's going on? I'm gonna go into Battlefield real quick. Oh, he's in the keep. Oh, frick. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna have to pseudo run in here and take some damage. And may as well use a special to freeze time so I can, Okay, well, we defeated him, but he wasn't in the right spot. Okay, well, it looks like we don't need the ferry anymore, either. Alright. Okay, that takes care of that. Just like before, I'm gonna try and find where the major troops are. Right now, there's a lot in that corner, so that's what I'll do first. In case you didn't know what the Rally Captain does, they boost morale, but they usually don't boost morale this quickly. It's just a new effect they added where they boost morale more quickly. Because in other missions, they boost it over time if you don't kill them immediately. If Rally Captains appear in these missions, however, they can just destroy you. Oh my goodness. Why are you walking away from me, Go on, Captain? I thought you needed saving. And yes, I did figure out how to do that combo. You pretty much summon any kind of block in a decent spot, and then run up to it and press X, and you do that move instead of your whatever your regular combo is. Okay, we killed Rudo here, which was kind of bothering us. Now we'll kill the captains here. Yes, every time you run up to this, you can just break the block immediately. That's probably honestly your best combo. Okay, well, since I'm not near enough people, I'm gonna do that. Okay, there they are. I was wondering where a lot of the troops were, but... Oh my goodness, I went right past that. I was trying to summon that and then use the combo I already mentioned, but... Oh my goodness, look at that, all the red in there. They are going crazy hard on me to try and kill us. I like how he just slams a cube into people to kill them like that. It's just kind of ridiculous if you look from a character standpoint. And that's Lana in a nutshell, basically. Alright. I definitely like Lana better than I like some of the other characters. She has good AoE and does tons of damage really fast. If it weren't for how powerful Shia was, she probably would be stronger, like, overall as a main character than Sia is. Though, Sia's really good for just a lot of area coverage and good damage. Alright, the troops are funneling into both upper right and upper left, so that's where I'm going next. Now the enemy's strength is weakened. Now we have to take out the Phi. Speaking of which, my map thing now I was looking at kind of reset, but that's fine. I've played enough of this game now to the point where I literally know what to expect from it. I know not only do a lot of enemies funnel to a lot of spots, and that's a good idea for getting KOs. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that one. So, in case you're wondering, most of the time you just want to KO the troops headed for your troops most of the time. Because after a little while, they'll kind of all fumble to end location, so any goal that requires KOs seems to be done a little bit easier if you KO the enemies that are getting to a certain spot. Sometimes it doesn't seem like you get a lot there at first, but it honestly works a lot better than you think. Okay. Alright. We still need a couple of troops with no good ally in sight, so we're gonna take this keep, take the troops outside, and then probably go for the boss. I'm actually thinking about whether or not to go up top, but from what I just saw, it's probably just a raid captain. Those don't have a lot of troops in them, unfortunately, so I'll just kill all the troops here instead. Alright. May as well sell them while we're here, and now we can go straight for Phi. Phi makes some of the most interesting noises. Other characters have like more classic grunt noises that seem to be more understand. All Phi does is like if you like listen to a second, that's really what it sounds like. It's actually kind of hilarious when you think of it that way. No. Don't like it when she does that. Because it's really hard to get to her in time. Thankfully I have a special to break the weak point. As if I can get there in time, which I just barely got to. That did like not as much damage as I wanted to. That's the move I want. That one's very easy to punish. Okay, she's dead. You only got hurt because you tried to struggle against me. How silly of you. Yep, that was a Sia. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm pressing, and it's like, I'm just going somewhere that I don't want. That's so dumb. Well, that's dumb, so I guess I'm looking at this. Okay, now I can look at it properly. Speaking of which, I'm gonna have to go to the mission next to it, which is it even a, oh. I thought that was like something else. Maybe I put to the wrong mission. Ah, whatever. Well, I have no time to dwell on what happened there. Oh. I was thinking, I could have sworn the mission right next to this was available, but I might be wrong. Oh, the mission right next to that is not available. It's the one below that. My mistake. What is this? Watch for Thieves. As Impa. I'm not gonna do this. As I don't have enough time for this one. Leave a like if you guys enjoy, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we clear more missions. Until then, leave a like if you enjoy, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.